That's impossible, said Charlie. No, it's magic, said Ty. It's the hotel. The two boys stared at the elevator's interior. All Charlie saw was the faded red leather lining the walls. The operator had vanished, but something about the walls didn't look right to Charlie. He didn't run away, said Charlie. Run away? Said Ty. Brag? He laughed. He's too old. A quiet chuckle echoed from within the elevator car. Goosebumps ran up and down Charlie's arms. That's him, whispered Charlie. That's him, laughing at us. It can't be, said Ty. He's not there. Then they heard Bragg's voice, loud and clear. Perhaps I'm standing behind you. The two boys turned again. The huge lobby seemed to have grown more shadows, but no one was standing there. Annie was still over behind the counter talking on the phone. When Charlie and Ty turned back to the elevator, Brad was there, smiling. I told you, he said. Never trust what you see here. Stupid magic, grumbled Ty. Charlie's face lit up. It's mirrors, he exclaimed. What are you talking about? Said Ty. Charlie hurried into the elevator car. See this stain? He pointed to a small stain on the back wall. It was about 6 feet from the floor. It probably comes from people leaning against the wall. Charlie said. The stuff in their hair rubbed against the ladder. Brett's eyebrows rose up and his smile grew wider. But when Mr. Brett disappeared, Charlie continued, this stain wasn't here. You sure? Asked Ty. Positive, said Charlie. He blushed and added, my teachers say I have something called an acute visual memory. That means I remember everything I see. I know what it means, said Ty. I am not stupid, and I know about your photographic memory. Why do you think I picked you to help me? I didn't say you were stupid, said Charlie. In fact, he figured someone who won epic battles in Empire of Blood was probably pretty smart. I just mean that when Mr. Bright was drawn, I didn't see the stain. And that means something was in front of the stain, hiding it. But we just saw the walls, said Ty. Right, said Charlie, but not the back wall. We were actually seeing the side walls, reflected on mirrors. It's an old magician's trick. No offense, Mr. Bragg. Bragg applauded. No offense taken, he said, smiling down at Charlie. Excellent reasoning, young man. Now let me show you the actual trick. Since you figured out how it was done, the operator reached out towards the walls on either side. There was a loud click. The two walls moved, swinging inward. See, said Charlie, there are mirrors on the outside of those fake walls. Brad put the front of the fake walls together, forming a small angle inside the elevator. He was now hidden behind them, standing inside the angle. The mirrors reflected modern leather lining that had been hidden behind the fake walls. So all that the boys saw when standing outside the elevator was just red walls. They thought they were seeing the back wall, but they were actually looking at the reflection of the two side walls. Anyone standing inside the secret angle formed by the mirrors was now invincible. Wow, said Ty. Another click and the two mirrors moved apart. Bragg stuck his head through the gap. Now you see him, he said. Now you don't. Ty turned to Charlie. That was great, Hedge, he said. See, I knew you'd help out. He glanced at the elevator operator who was watching them carefully. Take us up to Mr. M's floor, Bragg. Of course, Master Yu, Bragg said. The two boys stepped inside the elevator, now back to normal, and watched as the doors slid shut.